We are on Dartmoor. We are on Dartmoor, and I am eating a hummus and avocado sandwich, and it is legendary. And everywhere. We're back by, where are we? I don't even know where we are. We drove here. Cox Tour. This is where I did night navigation last week, and it kind of didn't go as well as planned. So I wanted to start in the day, just to see if the boundary stone and things that I was trying to find in the dark actually exist, to check that I wasn't just losing my mind. So I've had many sleepless nights over this. So that's the plan, just a little wander around here, doing some navigation, and then potentially drive up to like Peter Tavy sort of way, and just practice a tiny bit of night navigation around White Tor. So we're really not looking at much distance today, it's just kind of finalising all the pacings and timings and spiralling techniques, and we're going to use the GPS today as well, just to get familiar with that. So, and my dad's here, hello.
Hello.
Preoccupied. There's a slight chip on the screen I've noticed, so I hope you can bear with me today with that. I need to get that sorted. I should have brought my other GoPro, but hopefully it's not too distracting in the image. Obviously I can't tell right now. So regardless, it's 1:30, so we're just going to do a little wander around here. Then as soon as it starts to get dark, we'll head up and ready to do our night nav. So we'll scoff some lunch and we'll head out. Okay, we're all lunched up. So we are, did you give me the honour of holding the map, please? Thank you kindly. We are here, and what we're going to do is we're going to walk on bearing, which will take in a moment. In fact, no, let's just be lazy. Let's just follow. There's a path up there, so we'll just follow the road. Up to a middle staple Tor, and then we'll hit this bridleway. And then I think we'll try and pace out till we're parallel with this little pond, which we can see. I want to try and find this boundary stone, because this is where I got defeated before. And then we'll just have some fun exploring some of this stuff, the settlements. We'll go up to Cox Tor because we can. Hopefully find this tinner's hut, and then we'll come back. So, is that okay with you? Mm-hmm. Cool. That's the plan, man. Let's get it. This landscape in night nav, when you're not on a path, is a little bit gnarly to be trudging over with all the rocks. You've got to really watch where you put your feet. We've got middle staple Tor just there, and we're just going to look at the GPS just to practice using it to find grid references. So how are we doing? Okay, yep. So what do I press? 8. So we're just before the Tor. So that's quite cool. So the reason why we're just experimenting with the GPS today, thank you, is just to practice using it, and just know it's quite a nice thing just to have in your backpack, especially if you're doing navigation or if you're quite remote, just to ensure you can find your location if something goes wrong, and you can quote that back to people. And I know phones have that a lot at the moment, but we were discussing the advantages of having a GPS over the phones. Things like if the weather turns and you need to be able to access something, battery life, all of that. There's different advantages and disadvantages, but it's just quite a nice tool to play around with, actually.
You could just use it to follow your route back to the car again.
Yeah.
But it's very much basic.
Exactly. Cool stuff, dude. Right, let's head over. We are at the middle Tor, just parallel with it. We've got the greater Tor just over there, and we're just going to practice marking our points. So let's have a look, see if I can do this right. Got the screen, waypoints, mark, select. Okay, yes.
And if you wanted to, you can go to waypoints.
Oh, so new, yep. We're now next to this big old Tor, greater staple Tor, and I'm looking down here. This is where I was in the night, where I was trying to do my spiraling and find the boundary stone, and I'm actually reckoning that I can see it. There's certainly a stone sticking up, which is a bit disheartening, so I'm kind of hoping that isn't it, but we'll get up to it, we'll see what it says on it, and we'll keep walking on our bearing. We've got the GPS giving us a bearing as well. We'll see which takes us where, and we'll go from there. plan, man. There's this cool little pond here. Ta-da! The boundary stone of life and death. Beautiful. Happy days, we found it. It does exist. And it has crusty lichen on it. Just so you know. Don't know what type it is, but it's blue. And it has the word P, the letter P.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much accurate, yeah.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Go on then, run and jump. Ready? Right. My turn. There's the top of Rue Tor. Welcome to Dartmoor training areas. Do not touch any military debris, it may explode and kill you. Lovely. I'm going to explode and die. My brain has officially just been confused so much because there's these boundary stones along here and I just can't, my brain on the map is not quite where I'd like it to be. But regardless, we're going to head over to that pond now and then probably up to Cox Tor and then back round to the car. But we're just going to follow that track which you can see there. So we'll work our way down to that and then along to the pond. Happy? Three, two, one. Life and death. Woo! Wow, look at that light. That's amazing. Ooh. Don't defend us. Look how fat. What? Ha! Told you I could talk cow. Hello, happy dog. Hello, other happy dog. Hello. Hey guys. No, absolutely not. We parked down there and walked up and around. No, we were just practicing navigation, so. Hello. Good place to do it.
Great mist tours already in the mist.
Yes.
And it's changing, it's coming.
The plan is we're just heading down from Cox's Tor. And we're going to just walk down to the road now, which is that way. And then from there, we'll head back to the car. We're not really sure what to do about night now, to be honest, because everywhere that would potentially be a good place to practice, with lots of settlements and things, are quite away from car parks. So. And we haven't got all the time in the world because it is a long way home. But we'll get to the road and work out our plan and we can look at the map a bit more. Dave's just had a phone call. Mum's up on the Quantock Hills, which is an AONB near to us, kind of moorland. She's just been up doing a day walk and she's just got back to the car and found the boot window has been smashed and broken into. So I suppose this is an opportunity, like we always try and be aware, don't keep valuables in your car. But that is definitely, there is an element of risk when you come out to places like this. You leave your car parked off on its own. In fact, it's a Saturday and her car was parked in a very public place up on the Quantocks, but it just shows the risk, you know, and there are people that are out to get you, which is ridiculous. So just go careful with your cars. when you're out in places like this, don't leave valuables in them. I mean, she didn't have valuables in her car and it was still broken into, which is ridiculous. And it's disheartening because, you know, you're out here just trying to have a good time and people are out there to get you. So, but I guess it's just a heads up when you're out in the moors, leaving your car, just go careful.
Yeah.
Gotta love a challenge. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, help me! Wow, it's quite deep there. Help! Dun, 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 dun. You have to cross at some point. Because you'll forever be on the wrong side. We're back on the road. How incredible is that sunset? Wow. It's such a privilege to be able to see this landscape in this light. It just blows my mind. Love it. So our car's this way. We're just gonna walk to it, believe it or not. Oh, you crossed then, congratulations. "155 animals killed on these roads last year. Please slow down." Get out the wind. There's little old Buzz, look. Happy days. My tyre's a bit flat. Happy days. Ta-da! So obviously we're back in the car now. That was a good little route. I mean, it obviously wasn't very challenging, but as in physically, but it was good just to practice pacings, timings, compass bearings, all of that stuff. Have a look at the GPS as well. So everything pays off. We're not going to do night nav now, just because obviously we want to get back and check Mum's okay, help her sweep out the glass from her car. It's such a shame that that's happened, but these things happen. Although my attitude might be slightly different if it was my car. Regardless, what an amazing sunset we've seen tonight. Very happy with today. So we're just gonna take off our boots and then drive home. Thank you for following, and we'll see you next time.